Reality check, man. From a year device, and you know, say Aromatic Realistic TV. Well, the clip that I'm about to show, it's alleged that former kickboxing superstar and internet sensation Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan Tate have been arrested in Romania for human trafficking. I said it's alleged that former kickboxing superstar Andrew Tate, an internet sensation, and his brother Tristan were arrested in Romania for human trafficking. This shit is real. Human trafficking ain't no joke. Big bucks, lot of money. Big people are players in this. Not the little man them from out of the garrison and the ghetto. Anyway, we're going to get into the film, and on the other side, we will dissect it. Let's go.
Tate and his brother Tristan have been arrested in Romania. In fact, their residence has been raided, and we are learning more as the story develops. So in the coming days, I'm sure we're going to have more details. Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan have been arrested in Romania. In fact, their residence has been raided, and we are learning more as the story develops. So in the coming days, I'm sure we're going to have more details about this. But they have been accused of trafficking women, of holding them captive against their will, and the investigation continues. Apparently, the authorities were investigating the Tates because they have been allegedly trafficking multiple women. According to reports, the investigation first began when the U.S. Embassy in Romania got a tip in April that the Tates were holding a U.S. citizen at their home against her will. The authorities searched the Tates' home and have found that women there, as well as another woman who was trafficked. So the woman who they initially found out about was in fact there, and there was an additional woman there who alleges that she was also trafficked. Now, I'm going to read you from a translated statement, or translated report, I should say, from Romania. It's based on Google Translate, so it might be a little cumbersome, but nonetheless, this is what we know based on local reports from Romania. The police say that the injured persons were allegedly recruited by brothers Andrew and Tristan Tate, who misled them that they wanted a marriage/cohabitation relationship and that they had real feelings of love for them. The women were allegedly later transported and housed in buildings through acts of physical violence and mental coercion, intimidation, constant surveillance, basically just control of them and where they go, whether they can leave or not. They were sexually exploited by the group's members by forcing them to perform pornographic acts in order to produce and disseminate. So they were filming them in pornographic acts in order to sell, I guess. That's what the allegation is here. Through social media platforms, materials having such a character, and by submitting to the execution of a work in a forced manner. So basically, the women in question are alleging that they've been trafficked by the Tate brothers. And
this shit is real. Ain't no joke. You understand? So, we just want every Jamaican to zoom in on them thing, you know. Because them thing, I don't know, joke thing, I don't know, dolly house thing. So, it was alleged that the Tate brothers were trafficking multiple women when the U.S. Embassy in April in Romania get the tips that the Tate brothers were holding a U.S. citizen against her will. So what the story they say, you know, these man meet this lady with a bar, club, online, wherever they meet them. And they meet this lady and make it seems like they're into them. You know, serious relationship where, you know, love connection, and afterward get married and thing. So whenever they get the lady them in that comfort zone and where they want them, this is what take place. The women, they were later transported throughout houses and buildings through acts of physical violence and intimidation and surveillance. That means to say, anywhere they go, them security guard they have to know where them a go. And no can't go nowhere without our consent. That is what taking place. Them under house arrest. That is what taking place. No two ways about it. The article goes on and it says they were sexually exploited by group members by forcing them to perform pornography acts in order to produce and to sell over the internet. You hear what I said? They were sexually exploited by group members by forcing them to perform pornography acts in order to sell these things over the internet. So, brethren, enough time on sit down there and not have no phone. Brethren and system, enough time on sit down there and not have no phone. And no go on pass site and they watch man and woman over there so they perform. Forget to no groove on or forget to no kicks. Remember this, man. Enough of them people want to sit down and watch on the phone. Those people were exploited. They were forced against their will to perform those kind of acts. So you can stay in your bedroom or in your living room or wherever you are and get your kicks and get your groove on. But remember, a lot of those people were forced against their will. This is when it gets serious. And I don't know how many Jamaicans are aware or know about this. That from 2018, over 8,000 Jamaicans has been missing. No trace. Nobody can give account for them. Every single year, over 2,000 Jamaicans gone missing without no trace. It just dead. It just dead. Knowing that a mother loses him son or him daughter, because remember, you know, it's not just the female they are taking away. You know. They are also taking away the men. Our culture, we now go up on a website and try to find men. But we try to go up on a website and find women. But they are also taking man too because man have their website. Right? And the reason why I'm saying this is that our government give another country, right, who was known for everything that is illegal in this world, the access to one of our port of entry. I said our government, our prime minister, they sign off to give the Chinese permission to control one of our port of entry, to export and to import things in our country. Knowing that the Chinese, they are one of the biggest manipulators in this whole entire world. Everything that is fraud, they are a part of it. And our government give them the access to control one of our port of entry. So when the youth them get missing, the little girl them and the little boy them get missing, without no trace, no accountability, it just dead, it just squashed down and gone. Now, as Jamaican, we have to think and start look beyond the surface. Why not find and try to find out what is taking place? Because as I said before, These sex traffic ring ain't run by small garrison ghetto youth. These sex trafficking rings run by bigwig, top of the chain, money. So it's a serious business worth billions of dollars. Poor man have no connection to the human trafficking. But just think about it. Your government, led by your prime minister, give another country the access to come into your country to own one of your port of entry. And not just any other country, but the Chinese, who is the kingpin, the mother of all mother of corruption through this entire global world. Everything that is illegal, they're a part of it. And your government, your prime minister, give them the access to control one of your port of entry. Think about it. As I said again, it's alleged that Andrew Tate, former kickboxing superstar and internet sensation, it's alleged, everything that I say throughout this film, it's alleged that they were arrested in Romania for human trafficking. Think about it, Jamaica. Tell me what you think. Talk to me in the comment section about these Chinese controlling one of our port of entry. I'm talking about where you export things and where you receive things in the country. Knowing that everything in this world pertaining to illegality, the Chinese are a part of it. Think about it. Think about it. Yeah, man. Real thing, man. So you heard the thing, go. If you're not subscribed yet, just go over to YouTube. Touch up the notification. Whenever I drop a video, you're going to be the first to find out. Continue to like and share. Spread this information like wildfire. We're not keeping it to ourselves. Until then, we chat again. Stay tuned. Much love.